I got something to tell you. Now, this is Ace Chris from the No Simping Zone, where we do no simping. And I'll let your chimpanzees and your manginas know if these girls are certified or if they are scammers. And today, or at least tonight, I want to talk about Michaela J. That's how you say it. And if you clicked on the title, and I want to talk about what I meant, because there was some viewers that had some questions as far as what I meant when I was talking about what was the video we dropped. We were talking about Jim Wolfie and the respect level. I don't want people to get confused, but I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. So we could just get into Michaela J. Michaela J, you know I don't get into the post. We're just going to get into the review. You know I don't get into the post. I look at the photos. The photos show it all. And from what I can tell, looks like she had an augmentation to her mammary glands. I didn't have a problem with the way they look. I know us at the No Simping Zone, we kind of give our opinion on some of the girls. And, you know, my homeboy, he was like, you know what, I don't really like her chi-chi. She don't like the areola around it. If you remember, like a couple of weeks ago, or I think it was even last week. Yeah, it was last week. Cardi B accidentally leaked her actual mammary glands, like a leak of it. It leaked out there. And they was calling it like a pancake or whatever. I don't have a problem with those. I actually like them. It's just where the areola is it doesn't have a circle, or it's not like a nice round small circle or whatever. It's kind of frayed. It looks like it's almost burnt, but I mean, uniqueness to a woman's body never bothers me. But she has a lot of photos of those. She has active and passive dual shock controllers in the videos. There was no partners in the videos with her. And this is going to feed into what I'm talking about as far as the respect level, or when I say a girl goes completely left. She just basically doing things to herself. On the Richter scale, she has a good rating. It's $20. If you want to see her nudes because you like her her Instagram or her TikToks or her YouTube, and this is what I'm talking about, you like these things and you want to see more content, she's got nude explicit content out there for her audience to check out, which is totally fine. And she's doing whatever, and I understand she's getting the bag. Doesn't bother me. For guys who want the product, I'm telling you what the product is. I'm telling you I bought the product. I'm telling you it is worth it for the $20 that it is. And that's pretty much what I'm telling you. So we can get into her rating. Basically her rating, without makeup, this girl is like an 8 to me. I know I've been handing out a lot of 8s, like, you know, it's not even biased thing. It's just, you know, these Instagram models are extremely fine. They can go from an 8 to like a 10 just by putting on makeup, and this is one of those cases here with her. So I'd have to say without makeup, she's an 8. When she gets dolled up, she's almost like a 9.8. This girl is extremely fine. I mean, I don't know what's going on with her augmentation, but pretty much everything else looks real on her. And she might have not even had an augmentation. It looks almost like she had a reduction because they kind of hung a little bit. They were excessively huge. They are pretty big. They look like they're almost D's, almost even double D's. And they I think she had a kid, and they kind of just, you know, float there on her chest or whatnot. So my rating as far as her is an 8 without makeup, just regular 8, whatever. On the Richter scale, she's a 4. She has passive and active dual shock controllers going off inside the kitty for you to see. That content is in there. So she's a 4 on the Richter scale. If you get this, I'm not gonna say you pimping per se, because you're spending over 10 to 15 bucks. I kind of give a pass to 18, but she's showing what she's supposed to be showing. It is $20. I'm just not gonna say you pimping. I'm gonna say you simping, because at this point, the way I'm starting to feel about handing out the it's almost 6 ratings. It's like super pimping, simping, super simping, sucker, super sucker. It's like A+, plus, A minus, B plus, B minus, C, D, F. That's basically how it goes. So if you get this, you basically simping, you basically a B plus. So, I mean, you are simping, but it is what it is. So that's where we are with that one. And she gets the stamp of approval from Ace Quips as certified. Now that we've got her rating out the way, her price point, if it's worth it, and what's actually in the OnlyFans, which you are getting the noobs, you're getting what you want to see. I want to talk a little bit about going, like, what I meant by going left or right, or going left or right. What I mean is the thing about it, and this is totally my opinion. I seen the comment by the viewer. I appreciate the comment. I will comment back and send a link of this video to that viewer. Basically, what I'm trying to say, and it's me. This is me. This is my opinion. The thing about it is when the channel is about no simping. Okay. That's the premise of the channel. I'll have people come to this channel and then say that I'm simping by buying this, not understanding the entire concept of the channel. The channel started as satire, making fun of guys buying OnlyFans and doing ratings on OnlyFans because it was something that was so new. I know it's been around for 3 or 4 years, but it exploded as of COVID-19 because it's been a way for people to get income, income stream. Famous people are getting into it. All average people are getting into it. A lot of different people are getting into it. So when I say, when we started the channel, it started as satire. I didn't like where the channel was heading because it's basically me buying OnlyFans. So, and at this point, the channel is not monetized. Not yet. It's almost there, but it's not monetized. And that's why I need y'all to subscribe, like, comment, and share. But the channel is not monetized. So I'm going out here on my own limb, doing my own research, going and checking these girls out, and putting up the rating up for guys. What I noticed is it became a harboring zone for simps. And what I mean by simps, it just like a harboring zone, so you could just get the information that you want. You consume the content. You don't watch the entire video. You don't give back to they wasn't giving back to the channel. They was just getting what they want and then go fap in the corner and then go be some troll online. Like, that's not the point of this channel. The point of this channel is to tell guys, hey, I'll do these reviews for you. These reviews are hilarious. These reviews are cool. These reviews are what they are. But at the same time, I'm trying to give red pill content at the same time. Like I talked about it in a video before. I married two ideas, okay? OnlyFans reviews mixed with red pill content. You mix it together, trying to unplug guys from the matrix. That's my elevator speech. Trying to get guys to go to the red pill. I encourage them to go to other red pill creators that are just giving red pill content. But in this space of the manosphere, red pill, whatever, I'm trying to bring guys in through the OnlyFans, because I know in any other way they may not be exposed to this red pill content because they're not looking for it. Because some guys are pretty much on OnlyFans in the hub, you know, 6 to 8 hours a day, you know, every 2 hours for 30 minutes they're going and doing this and going and doing their business, fapping in the corner. And I'm gonna come out with a no fapping video. We're gonna talk about it, but this is why I created the channel. So yes, we are rating the girls, okay, and we're telling you if they're worth it. But at the same time, what I am beginning to do is I am beginning to put my opinion about it out there. Now that the channel is starting maturing and, you know, it's growing a little bit of the red pill audience of people who want to unplug from the matrix of this blue pill matrix and things of that nature. It's starting to it's the content is beginning to more people are starting to consume the content. So through that, what I'm doing is I'm injecting my opinion on some of the girls. This is only my opinion. Before I was just doing a straightforward review. After the review, I'm telling you the research that I did on the girl. And what started me doing this is I did last week a review on Alva J, and I seen how she just completely went from basically like what Michaela J is doing. Like, it's respectable when a woman is out here trying to get a bag, like, and she's putting out an OnlyFans, but she's got a YouTube too for income. She's got an Instagram that she's building up and trying to become an influencer and a model on there. She's got a TikTok and she's actively posting on TikTok. She's giving you many facets of her personality, just like damn homie 11. Like, she's almost a comedian, but she puts out the OnlyFans content. I feel like she's ripping people off, but at the same time, it's not all about the OnlyFans. Some of these girls, like, what I mean by when I say they go left is they see the monetary value of what they could be doing and how much money they could be making it and how fast, and lose themselves. I'm not judging any of these females, and I'm not passing any kind of saying what's good or I'm holier than thou. I'm a man too. I like watching this stuff as well. But what I'm saying is after this entire OnlyFans wave is over, just like the MySpace wave was over, the Facebook wave will be over, the Snapchat wave will be over. I don't think YouTube's going anywhere. The Instagram wave is over, the TikTok wave is over, and we're on a whole bunch of different future apps that we're actually able to see inside the room from the phone and all kinds of different things. A different kind of concept of a social media platform begins to change. In 10 or 15 years, where will these women be? And I'm presenting the question on the videos. Like, that's what I did with who did we do? Jim Wolfie. I seen Jim Wolfie 2 years ago. She's sponsored by Bang. Her net worth is $2 million. She doesn't really break her morals or her values to get 10 or 15 million to put out some kind of tape to get more fame. She keeps it in the same, she keeps it true to herself. I'm saying I respect women like that. I'm saying in the future, a woman like that can possibly go farther. Seems like she can build more of a career, and whenever she finds a way to get more income somewhere else, she can shut down the OnlyFans. And yes, the pictures will still be out there, but Melania Trump, Kim Kardashian, I mean, they put out tapes. But my thing is what Alva J, Miss Sethi is doing is basically becoming, I mean, for lack of better words and not to be demonetized, they're becoming call girls. If I put in my bid for what I wanted, like once I see them and I tell them, hey, I'm going to pay you $5,000, they'll probably and give you a fly you out to where I live at, or 10 stacks. They're gonna do it, and then they're gonna film it, and then they're gonna put it on OnlyFans, and that's the content they're putting out there. And when you're doing stuff like that at 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, when these women begin to hit the wall, what man in his right mind is gonna actually wife that up? Like, do you think Mia Khalifa is with the guy that she really wants to be with? Yeah, those photos look nice, and she looks like she's living it up, and she did what she had to do to get what she wanted in life. But every other month, she's going through some kind of campaign where she's trying to erase what she did in her past, and it can't be erased. So my thing is if you want to buy OnlyFans, guys, I'll be here to review the content. You want to know about red pill content? I'll be here to review the red pill content. But for the women that are doing this, there will be consequences for it, and you will have to be accountable for what you're doing. It's all I'm saying. And there's nothing wrong with showing your news. There's nothing wrong with doing it in an artistic way and still trying to get your bag, but trying to be more than just the OnlyFans model, screwing random guys on your OnlyFans for as much money as possible until you lose yourself. Because you can look at Alva J and she is not the same person as she was as of 5 months ago. And I would do a review on her content in another 5 to 6 months, and we will see how much further she has went down the rabbit hole. Because she was a fitness model, she had a husband, she was doing cosplay, she had a large Instagram account. And I mean, I understand things happen in people's personal lives, and from based on what her husband was saying, she was really into the church. They were really into the church. They met when they were in high school, and they stayed together. And I can see how when she's making that kind of money, and the kind of guys that are approaching her, it's almost like a red pill analysis. And I want to do a red pill analysis tonight on her husband and what I think happened in that situation. Because it's sad. Because just like some of you guys, I looked at Alva J like I was a fan of Alva J. And that's how my homeboy had to break it down to me. Just like my favorite hip hop artist, or just like your favorite wrestler. She was like one of my favorite Instagram models. I wasn't even looking at her OnlyFans. I was just looking at her Instagram, and I liked it. Hey, she's dressing up like Chun-Li. You know, I played that video game. Oh, she's dressing up like Tomb Raider. She's dressing up like this. She's doing cosplay. She's on Twitch. She's on YouTube. She's doing fitness. I like fitness too. I like to work out. She's doing this. She's doing that. So she was doing a lot of different things other than just going on OnlyFans and banging. Like, I think she had her husband in a couple of the videos earlier on or whatever. I don't remember, but it seemed like she had somewhat of some kind of trajectory to do something else. Like, you can look at some of these Instagram models and some of these IG models, influencers, or whatever you want to call them, and you could just tell that, hey, like Lizzie Wurst. Like, Lizzie Wurst is not just about OnlyFans. Like, she was some kind of an influencer. Alva J was not just an OnlyFans in the adult industry portion. She was a influencer. My thing is look at, I'm saying in my opinion, this is my opinion. If you're gonna be doing this, try to build a career off of it. Because, I mean, all you have to do is watch after, I mean, I'm not going to say it, I don't want to get demonetized, but after the adult industry. After the adult industry ends. I mean, I'm not going to put the whole, but after the hub ends. Part 1, 2, and 3. And look at the girls and look at the females on them. So, some of the older ones, like, they were making videos back in the 70s and 80s and early 90s. They seem not to be affected by what they did. But some of these girls in the late 90s and early 2000s and 2010s and right now, they're beginning to have psychological issues, and their sons are turning 18 and 19, and their friends are watching these videos, and things are not looking very nice for them. So I'm saying that's going to be the same thing that happens to some of these OnlyFans girls, but on a smaller scale and a little bit more horrific, in my opinion. That's what I mean by go left. You do too much on this internet, it will not get erased. You'll be in middle America, walking your son and daughter in a suburban neighborhood and taking them to camp, And all of the camp mothers and camp fathers will be in a huddle whispering. They will get over it. It will get back to your son, and he will begin to hate you, or daughter, and begin to hate you. I've seen it on countless documentaries. Pyra Ray, I believe is one of her names. She's like an Indian adult actress, and her son will not talk to her. She went to his graduation, and she had to sit all the way up at the top and was cheering him up from the top. And his father, and I don't know if she was still with the father. I don't think she was. I think she was with the father had a new wife. The son had wanted nothing to do with her. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to all the girls. I'm just saying, and that's just one thing that happened. Thing is not everybody turns into Kim Kardashian and is able to flip and monetize this thing. That's why I'm saying some of these girls are going completely left. And I feel like Jim Wolfie was not one of those. I checked her out 2 years ago. She's still the same. I feel like Michaela J, she's doing a little extra stuff, but she's still out here trying to do other things than just OnlyFans. Like, she's not constantly putting all kinds of crazy content up all over Instagram just to get shock value so people can just drop money into her OnlyFans, and she's known for her OnlyFans. Like, that's all I meant by going left. Like, when I mean by a female is going left, I mean she is like, and then the other thing that is not being talked about is the recreational drugs, the random, on random guys. Like, it's not a good way to live, and it doesn't make you look good online. And you may get your attention real quick, but when the beauty runs out, all these simps and all these alphas and all these guys will be on to the next 18-year-old Michaela J or Alva J, and you will be stuck a vessel of nothing. You've seen it happen to many adult actresses. Even Mia Khalifa has warned about it. And you see her every other week. She's trying to erase her past and saying she only got paid $6,000, and Bang Bros has to come out and say that they paid her over, $150,000 for all of her scenes. Yes, they get a bulk of the money, but she built a name off of Mia Khalifa, and she hasn't changed it yet. So just something to think about. That's what I meant by going left. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share. I'll get with you guys later.